This is part 2 of the July 2025 rules update for Sorcery: The Contested Realm. If you missed part 1, go back and check that out on the channel. Otherwise, let's continue on and see what else they've done. The collection is the new term they are giving the sideboard, 10-card sideboard, in Sorcery: The Contested Realm. Previously, there were no official rules for a sideboard. And not only a sideboard, this kind of reminds me of the side deck that Yu-Gi-Oh! Uses, because there are actually cards that have been revealed, and I'll put one here, that draw from this collection of 10 cards. So this is actually a zone that can be interacted with and used in gameplay, not just swapping cards out in between matches. And at last, bigger deck size. We are going from the 50 spellbook and 30 atlas to a 60 spellbook and 30 atlas. I really enjoyed the 50-30 ratio that we had before, but I do admit that the spellbook really felt pretty tight. You know, when you were putting things in your deck, when you're building the deck, I usually had a pile of 10 to 15 cards that I was taking with me to game night that I was like, oh, I don't know, I kind of want to try these out, you know? So now we also have the collection, but as well, you get 10 more cards to put in your spell book. I think 30 is totally fine for the Atlas. I'm happy with that. I'm happy that they changed the spell book and not the Atlas. So we'll see how this works out. Well, I'm happy with all these changes. A lot of it was just kind of some vocabulary clarification on things that were a little vague, maybe things that weren't quite working as intended. Now we just have a little more concrete vocabulary in the rules, makes things a little more easier to understand. I think it's all pretty intuitive. I think all that's a win. And bringing some rules together, like attacking a site is now a strike, just like attacking an avatar or a minion. Let's just make that one thing, you know. Why have a separate kind of rule set? Anytime you're attacking anything, it's probably going to be a strike now. And my biggest takeaway, again, was really the intercept rule. I think that's going to bring a whole new level of tactics to Sorcery. Now you're really going to have kind of the feel of having a battle line, having a front line. Your opponents can't just walk up to your minions and nothing happen, and then they walk past them or something. Now anytime you enter hostile territory, your opponent can stop you and fight you. And I think that's a good thing. And airborne, I think all of those, and airborne that can carry units over the front line, I think are going to see a lot more value in play. And not only that, but things that have burrowing and submerge that can go underneath that front line. I already really like burrowing and submerge's mechanics, very thematic. And now I think they're getting a little bit more of a boost up. So I think all of that's great. Let me know what you think in the comments, and give me a like if you agree.